Hey guys, so I didn't record an intro, my bad, but we're just gonna get started. So I'm color correcting, and this is my MAC, I don't really know the exact name of it, I'll have it down below. But I just use the orange side and I color correct under my eyes and around my mouth, wherever there's like unusual darkness and hyperpigmentation. And I'm just using this dual fiber brush to blend that out. So now when you look at the skin, it's pretty even. I'm going to take my foundation. I'm using my MERCIER Candle Glow foundation and my MAC Studio Fix, mixing it together because I didn't really want, like, you know, a matte finish that the MAC Studio Fix fluid gives, and I didn't want too much of a dewy finish either, so I mixed these two. I kind of like the mixture. It gives a pretty decent finish. So I'm just using my foundation brush and I'm just blending that in. And since we all know MAC Studio Fix fluid has that coverage, girl, and sometimes it's a little heavy, so mixed in with that other foundation by Mercier, it just, you know, it gives coverage but it doesn't look heavy, if that makes sense. So it just gives you, like, you know, a flawless finish without looking caked up. You know what I'm saying, girl? So we're just gonna apply that all over our face, and then after that I went and did my eyebrows off camera. Yes, I know you guys are gonna kill me. I am coming out with a new eyebrow routine, so just bear with me, guys. It's coming soon, I promise, I promise. So I am dipping into my TARTIEST Pro palette, and the first color I am dipping into is called WHIMSY, okay? And I'm using it to put that all throughout my crease, and this is basically going to be our transition shade. We're not really using too many shadows on the eye because I wanted the eye to be like really soft and pretty. I didn't really want too much, but I wanted a little bit of definition. You guys will see what I'm talking about. So I'm just taking this crease brush, literally just putting it all throughout my crease, making sure it's blended out perfectly. Don't want any harsh lines. And yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing. Then I went back into the palette. I forgot to show you guys, my bad. I used the color Classic. It's in the same line as Whimsical. It's the very first color. It's like a vanilla shade. I'm just using that to highlight underneath my brow bone, and then I went back in with the same brush, no extra product on the brush, and I'm just blending that out. You know, you want your eyebrow highlight to be a little blended out. Then I took this clean brush and I'm just blending some more. You know, you just want that transition shade to be super seamless. Now I'm going back into the palette and I'm using that color at the bottom. It's like a dark brown. It's not too dark though, and it's called Edgy, and I'm using this pointed crease brush and I'm just going on the outside of my lids, kind of like the outer V. I'm just giving some definition there, but I'm making sure not to go too dark I just want a little bit of definition. So that's what we're doing. Then going back in with the first brush with no extra product and blending out. You know, you gotta go back and blend and blend and blend. So you just blend it to your liking. Now for the lid color, I'm going in with that color. It's called, I know how to say this word, yo. Ethereal? No, I know how to say the word. I just can't think of it right now. Like, you ever have those brain farts? Anyway, I know how to say the word. I just can't think of how to say it. Anyway, I'm taking it on a flat brush, putting it on my lid. That's going to be my lid color. Then I'm taking this like fluffy eyeshadow brush and I'm blending that out. I wanted it to be like really seamless. When I was placing it down, it was kind of starting to look like a half cut crease, but I kind of just wanted everything to blend together. I just wanted like a really soft eye look. And so I'm blending. I'm going back into edgy and I'm blending. You're gonna keep blending. That's basically, you guys know how to do eyeshadow. You just have to blend. Then I'm actually going back in with that first brush and I did add some more shadow on it this time, Whimsy. And I just wanted to bring back our transition color. Now for the fun part and my favorite part is the smoked out liner. So I didn't use, you know, like a harsh liquid liner or gel liner. I wanted something, like I said, really soft and glamorous. So I took that matte black in the palette and an angled brush and I literally just winged out my liner just like I would do with any other liner, and I buffed it out. And I'm using this brush and I'm kind of buffing it out, and then you see me like flicking up, and that gives you a smoked out liner. So this look, I wanted to be bronzed. I wanted to be a bronze goddess. So I'm going into my BH Studio Pro contour palette and I'm like literally bronzing. Like I was bronzing for about probably 7 to 10 minutes in real time. I just kept bronzing. I wanted to be really bronzy. So I'm doing that and then I'm cleaning up because obviously you guys saw I went ham. Cleaning up with my Sacha Buttercup powder because that bronzer just went all the way down to my neck. Not cute. So we're going to clean that up with a beauty blender and our Sacha Buttercup powder. Now we're going to dust away all the bakage, you know, usual typical stuff. Brushing that all away. And then I'm going to brush away the bakage underneath the bronzer as well, because obviously, you know, we don't want it to sit there too long because then you have that harsh line. So now I'm taking my angled brush, just blending it out because that line looks ridiculous. And now I'm just taking my big stippling brush and literally just blending all together. Going back in with my big bronzing brush again. Child, I'm bronzing some more. Don't kill me. Now I'm going in with this Makeup Forever number 2. It's the bronzing duo. How many times? Take a shot for every time I say bronze, okay? It's the bronzing and highlight duo. It's number 2. And I love that bronzer. I want to get it in the pan by itself, but I'm just using it to add on top of all the other bronzer. Oh God, I'm going to hate that word now. But yeah, I really love that color. So I'm just putting that on top of the BH palette. And then, of course, the highlighter in there. I love it so much. I'm highlighting. This is a super glowy look as well. I feel like glow just equals glam. Glow equals glam. Come on, we know that. So I'm highlighting what's new, y'all. I'm gonna keep highlighting, keep highlighting, keep highlighting. Can't guess what's next. Keep highlighting. So after that, I'm taking the same highlighter from Makeup Forever and a flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm putting that under my brow bone. I usually don't put any, you know, highlighter under my brow bone. I usually keep the color matte, but I feel like it was, you know, necessary for this look. Going back into edgy, I'm just going to apply some of that to the bottom lash line, and we're going to cut to where I took some of Whimsy and I blended out Edgy. So I'm just blending out my bottom lash line because you don't want it to be too dark. You want it to look blended, of course. Adding some of Glam from the palette. That's the color underneath the lid color that we use. I'm putting that in my inner corner. Everything has to be glowing, you guys. Like, this is called for that. Spray in my face, you know, so all the powders can dissolve and look like one, and our skin can just be, you know, popping. Okay. I'm adding some lashes. These lashes are from LENA lashes, in the style CIARA. I really love these lashes. Like, I have to get some backups, okay? Because they're super pretty and like wispy, flirty, and glam. Is so good with this look. So good with this look. Now, I got this idea from Makeup Shayla. She uses eyeliner and she makes like little dots underneath her lash line. And then when she applies her mascara, her bottom mascara, her eyelashes look so full, as if like she has popping bottom lashes. So that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm just putting some dots underneath my lash line. And of course I applied mascara and stuff. And do you see how like my lashes look like I have a lot of them? But I really don't. Anyway, lining my lip with this dark brown lip liner. I'll leave it down below. I don't know the color off the top of my head. And I'm using this NYX Lingerie liquid lipstick and some clear gloss. That clear gloss got me all the way together. This is my new favorite nude lippy. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you in the next video. Right next to the narrow, but I'll be hood forever. I'm living